welcome back. And if this is your first time here, don't forget to hit that subscription button because you don't want to miss another upload. I am so happy to give y'all my first natural beat. So I'm going to go from this to... Alright Bellas, I literally just rolled out of bed and said that I needed to make this video. Now I did brush my teeth, don't come for me. But I did just get out of the bed. And so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with doing my brows. We have brows that might look the same. Today, I'm not sure. I mean, I felt like I did a good job. I mean, ooh, baby. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the skin. So the very first thing you wanna go ahead and do is moisturize your skin. So now I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with the Luminous setting spray. I like to use this because I feel like it holds my makeup in place all day. Oh, and it smells so good. It smells like coconut. Girl, don't even get me the line. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face now so my makeup can stay locked all day, baby, all day. Ready for the beat? Ooh, baby, you're not ready for the beat. Let's go ahead and do this natural beat today. So the color that I'm using in MAC is NC45, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on the back of my hand first so that my hand can warm up the foundation before I put it on my face. And what I'm going to go ahead and use to put it on my face is my foundation brush, and then I'm going to blend it down with my beauty blender. So you want to go ahead and use a beauty blender. You want to use a damp beauty blender and then tap in your foundation into your face. Tap it into my skin with the beauty blender, but I'm going to show you on the opposite side how it'll look if you do it with the brush. I mean, the brush, I ain't even gonna lie, the brush is a little bit faster and actually gets your coverage to where you want it to be quicker. So this is my side that's done with the beauty blender, right? And I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use to do it with the brush. So what I'm gonna go ahead and use is my Real Technique 405 brush. It's this nice beauty brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and tap in my foundation. Now you see how quick that moves? It moves quicker, but I think that this side looks smoother. That's done with the beauty blender. You could do it either way. Sometimes I do it both ways. Like I do it with this first, then I go in with my beauty blender. But the beauty blender side is a lot more skin-like than the side that's done with the brush. So that's why I go in with the brush as well. Like if I really want to move the product fast enough, then I'll do it with the brush. Then if I'll come back and do it with my beauty blender. You want to take your time when you're doing the beauty blender. What you don't want to do, baby, is you don't want to rush through it and then find out that you have patchiness, and even when you conceal it looks crazy. So NC45 is my color. Now I'm gonna go ahead and contour and bronze my face first. My Morphe 405 brush, and I'm going to use the Glamour Bronze and Trailblazer. And I'm going to start off with my cheeks. Now I want to push my cheeks up and not down. So I'm going to go ahead and do this motion right here to get a little bronze, baby.
Go ahead and bronze your forehead, because what you don't want is to look like a clown. You know, when you don't bronze your forehead, it does make a big difference. Like, I don't care what nobody say, it do make a difference when you bronze your forehead. I just can't go without bronzing my forehead because I feel like, baby, what I don't want is to be looking crazy in these streets. What is that?
So as you can see, I am pushing my bronzer into my skin, but what I'm doing is I'm also trying to contour with it. I don't really want to contour with a contouring palette because I found that it looked like mud on my face, and I ain't going for that look. Not today. So I like to suck it in to make sure my cheeks are aligned with what I'm doing, and then do a little bit on top of it because I want that lip, baby. I want that lip, that plastic surgery lip, like, girl. Now, you know how people be having that like, oh, you know, that highlighted effect that goes way out here? I don't highlight like that, and you'll see later on that I don't highlight like that because I do all of my bronzing and basically closing in the dark spots, the dark areas in my face that I want the shadows to hit off of, and I don't like to do my highlight all the way to out here. So this is why I bronze all the way to my ear. Okay. So now the next thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and highlight. Now how I like to highlight is I like to use my beginner-friendly highlighters. And I start off with the color Fawn because that's the color that's closest to my skin complexion. And I do Fawn all the way out to the end of my brow and the end of where my eye stops, if that makes any sense. So as you can see, I do it like right here. And the reason why I highlight why I highlight after I contour is because the highlight is like my eraser. So I'm like erasing the dark areas that I didn't mean to do to myself. Now I do like to go ahead and basically give myself a guide for my nose, because baby, baby, are you okay? Are you okay, baby? I'm about to have that type of nose if you catch my drift. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and you've been hit by a smooth criminal. Okay, don't mind me. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that first part with Fawn, and then I'm gonna go back in with my medium beige. Medium beige is a little bit lighter for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my medium beige. But when I go in with my medium beige, I'm going in only to the middle of my eye. And the reason why I'm doing the middle of my eye is because I don't want too much of highlight. Sometimes I be tripping. I really do be tripping sometimes with the highlight. I like my highlight to look very, you know, subtle, very nice. And remember, we going for a natural golden beat. We want to look beautiful, but we don't want to look over like you're doing too much, sis. You're doing way too much. Like, you just don't want that look. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour. Go ahead and put medium beige right here in my forehead, my chin, my nose area, and then I'm also gonna put it on my nose too, so it can give me that highlighted effect. And use the color Caramel 400, and I'm gonna go ahead and like kind of do a little bit of, that's the outside where I started with the Fawn. I'm gonna go ahead and do that because that's kind of like my color. And Infallible Wear, that would be my color. Then I go in with pecan. Is it pecan or pecan? You know, I'm from Florida. I don't know. Is it pecan or pecan? I'm gonna use this color in Infallible Wear, but watch where I put it, okay? Because this thing is nothing to play with. This is some serious coverage. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it like 2 dabs. I don't even want to go that far into the middle of my eye, but just like kind of like by my nose, and you know, put a little bit on my nose, cause like hit by a smooth nose. Don't get me started, y'all. Y'all already know I like to sing when I get excited. So don't get me excited about my nose, cause I'm about to snatch it. Now don't get it twisted. I love my nose now. You know, my nose is really, really cute, but sometimes, baby, I be wanting to snatch it. You know, I want that snatch look. Not that I don't love my features, but anywho. So let's go ahead and jump into where the hell have I been, right? So I have been, so the question is, where have I been? Hopefully you can see where I've been. Hopefully you can see the difference in my filming, and that's where I've been. I really didn't want to jump back on camera, and I really didn't have, I also like to conceal my jawline so that when I put in my powder, like it really has that defining cut crease. Because if you can't tell already, I have a really round face. And so, yeah. So a really good guide for you is to go from the end of your lip, your face, to basically give you that cut look that you're looking for. Because I have such a round face, I have to do this. If I don't, it don't look like I even did anything to my face. Now I am purposely letting my concealer sit on my skin because I do want for it to, don't forget that jawline, sis. Don't forget the jawline now. You want that, ooh, ooh. Look, you feel me? Like, don't forget the jawline, okay, honey? I definitely do like to get my jawline in there. Now, because I want a little bit of deeper contour on my face, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Juvia's Place in this color. Place foundation stick, put it on the side of my face as well. Remember, I'm trying to lift my cheeks, and as you can see, because my bronzer and my, like, I like to do like a subtle bead. So yeah, so because I have my foundation cup, my foundation stick is not that dark. It's like a golden tone, like it's there to help me contour, but it's not to make my face look darker, if that makes any sense. So as you want to do it on top of your cheeks. You don't want to do it on the bottom of your cheeks. And I also use this color to contour my nose because, like I said, it's like a golden tone for me. It's not. I can't talk and do makeup clearly. No problem, okay? That's what concealer is for, baby. But baby, I just tried it. I really just tried it. So, this is what my face is looking like. We're gonna go ahead and contour first. And the reason why I like to contour first is just in case if I make any mistakes or anything that I don't like, then I will go ahead and conceal on top of it. I like a subtle, you know what I'm saying? Like a subtle contour. Like I don't want to look like, damn, she did the most. And that's what I'm trying to look like. You know, you have them days where you just be like, oh, I want them to see. And then use my beauty blender to go ahead and beat that all the way in. And as you can see, I'm following my guides to make sure that my face, you know, make sure I'm not going too far. Beauty blender to finally get this concealer. Now I do bring my concealer up to my eye because I go in with my concealer. I don't go out, like I don't go further than what my eye is looking like. I just don't like that look. I feel like, as you can see, you see, I did around my eye. I don't like that highly, like for my face structure, it just doesn't look right when I go all the way out with my concealer. So I try to keep it around my eyes and conceal under my eyes to make it really, really pop. Now you guys have been wondering, where have I been? I have been trying to perfect my quality, so I had to invest in some equipment, you know, on a weekly basis. I would buy new equipment to get us to where we are today. Hopefully you can appreciate the upgrade, baby. I will be dropping a video to show you the things that I did buy, so you can see what has made my quality go from 0, baby, to a hero. Like, you see. To contour my nose, I use this contouring brush made especially for nose. It is the E62 and Morphe, and I'm going to go ahead and harsh right now, you know, it's a little harsh. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my beauty blender, the back side that has my foundation, and just beat it a little bit. And that just gives you the best shadows. Because now you just added your foundation to it and it's not too much. So we have our face set to the gods, okay? So this is the basic beat that you want to have. This is how you want your face to look, basically, right? Now you gotta go ahead and set your face. Whatever you do not walk out the house with your foundation like this, because you will melt, literally. So now I'm gonna go ahead and set my face, and I'm gonna go ahead and go with the OG. I gotta go with Sacha Buttercup and a little bit of Laura Mercier. I mixed these two together on like in one of the caps, and it gives me the perfect color. So it gives me that perfect look. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my setting brush. I don't know if you can see this, but this is Laura Mercier and Sacha Buttercup mixed together. I like to mix them together because it gives me the perfect color for my complexion and also gives me that golden look, baby. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap off any extra powder. Go ahead and push it into my skin. The perfect nose snatch is to hit those nostrils up, okay? If you don't do nothing else, if you don't learn nothing else from my video, at least learn to set the face, hit those nostrils up so that your nose can be snatched. I went ahead and put my powder all over the places that we conceal, which is what you don't want to forget. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make sure you tap off your brush next time, okay? Now I'm gonna go ahead and try to tap off all this excess powder that I have. This Maybelline Fit Me in the color 355 powder. I love to use this to set the rest of my face that I did not highlight. So now that my face is completely done, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and do the eyes for you, okay? What I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and use my M433 brush and go into my eyes and use that same bronzer. Remember how we was going to that nose, going into that crease? That same bronzer and bronzer around the eyes just to give it that little color that you need up there, because we're not really gonna be doing much to the eyes. So now that you have that, it kind of look like, you know, your eyes and your contour is matching. That's the look you want to go for. So tap, tap, circle, circle. Rewind it if you need to see how we did it again, sis. We're gonna tap into your bronzer, tap in here, tap in here on the side of your eyes, on the corners of your eyes, because you want that to be darker. And then you're gonna go ahead and circle up there, circle up there. Okay, now your eyes are done. Nice and simple, right? So you wanna make sure you have a nice highlighter that you can also use on your eyes. For me personally, I love to use my Master Chrome. Tap into my Maybelline, tap into the middle of your eye. The middle of your eye, and baby, we have gold. Ooh, wait, you see that? Tap in the middle of your eye, middle of your eye, middle of your eye. I like to do it in the middle of my eye because I want to go ahead and keep this look very, very simple for you guys. I don't want to do something that's too extreme. Now watch out for the next video. But I don't want to do anything that's too extreme. So you want to do it from the middle of your eye and then just kind of like tap into the inner corners of your eyes so that you can have that nice look. Right? So now you have this look right here. So the next thing you're gonna go ahead and do is I like to line my lash line just because sometimes my lashes just be a hit or miss. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lash line. Okay, we are back, baby. We have eyeliners on. We have the face fully beat. So let's go ahead and set that face so that we can fix the things that need to fix. So because I am not like a big blush person, I don't really have a blush palette, but I do have this palette, the Warrior 2 by Juvia's Place, and I'm gonna go ahead and go into that orangey color to give me that like really golden look. Zama, and I'm going to, ooh, do you see? Ooh, girl, so like, can you see the difference? Let's look. Does it have any blush yet? And then this is the side that has the blush. Do you see that? Ooh, girl. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. I am such a clown. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the side that doesn't have any, and then, you know, just tap it in, you know, if you all know. And and you want to do it on top of your contour because you have to build. This is where you get that highlighted layered look because you have to build on top of each other. So what you don't want to do is tap into your bronzer or into your contour area. You don't want to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in on top. Like, I'm getting carried away. Like, oh girl, I want to see that orange. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and go into this dark brown. This is what's really gonna give you that, ooh, should not kind of play look. You're gonna go ahead and go into that. Go under the eye and smoke it out. This is the side that has the popping of the eyes. Like, oh, I don't really need lashes, but I'm still gonna put it on. Look, and then this is the side where you didn't do anything to the under eye. Can you see the difference? Now, for my beginners, you need to do this step. And now you have the smoky look, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to also add my bronzer. Baby, when I tell you I love this bronzer, add my bronzer as well to the bottom of the eyes to give it like that depth look, right? Because you did the same thing on the top. You want to do the same thing that you did on top, you did it on bottom, right? Dip into that, tap it off, and do the same thing. But except this time, I'm not gonna go all the way in. I'm just gonna connect it to the top of the eye. So it look like this. I like to use the continuous Morphe setting mist. That's the very first thing I like to use to start off. And then continuous setting mist. Now I'm going to put on my highlight and I'm going to do my inner tear ducts. Because the highlight area, you want to do it on top. Pay attention now, on top of your blush. So I'm going to just lightly brush this on top of it. And girl, did you see that bead? Oh, baby. I feel like to get a detail brush and go into the inner tear ducts of my eyes and put a little highlight in there. I spray my face about 2 or 3 times, and when I spray my face about 2 or 3 times, I don't like for my lashes to be in the way. So now I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face again before I do my lips. I use the Urban Decay R-Nighter as my last setting spray because when I tell you this thing right here, you can hug anybody with a white shirt. Don't do it though. And it's not gonna mess up their clothes. Like, you know how people transfer their makeup? I don't like makeup transfer. So now that we put on our foundation, we contoured our face, we highlighted our face, we did our eyes, we did our brows, everything is ready to go. So now I'm gonna go do the lips and the eyes off camera. So you can do this look, or you know, you can pick another color, but because this is me, and this is how I would really wear my lips out and about and not just on camera. But I like a little bit of pink, a little subtle, a little ooh. So I'll be back. Let me get dressed. I'll be right back. Alright, Bellas, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you learned a few tricks, and I hope to see you on my next video. As always, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss another upload. And go ahead, sis, go ahead and watch this video a couple of times until you get it. Okay? As always, love you. Bye.